Hey everybody. So, um, people have accused me of having over-edited videos, where I clip from one bit to another, and that leads to a lot of really kind of short videos. So, today I'm going to be using this Soul Engine razor. It's an unbranded razor, hollow grounds. You can see it's a round point in plastic scales, not a real like heirloom type of razor. But anyway, I'm going to be using that to give you a basically completely unedited look at a face shave for me. And yeah, you can tell it's completely unedited because here we are watching me strop a razor completely. So if you are not entertained with a routine face shave, feel free to click on another video. But right now we're going to be just watching me face shave completely without edits. Preparing the skin and preparing the soap are just as important as preparing the razor, I always feel. And I'd taken a shower, unfortunately, like an hour ago, so my skin had dried out, so I needed a pretty wet lather, and this lather, as you can see, is pretty dry. So, I wetted the brush and tried to get a lot looser lather. You can tell there it's peaking. It's a good lather, but my skin is still pretty dry. Um, yeah, I wetted it and stropped so anyway, good lather. So I'm gonna lather up now. Of course, lathering isn't. Man, a good lather is just wonderful on the skin. I love a good lather, and I admit that I take maybe longer than I need to get the lather on my skin because it just feels great. It feels really good, and that scuttle that I have actually is full of hot water, and so it keeps the lather hot. And so as I'm putting it on my face, it's warming it up. So I take quite a bit of time doing lather just because it's indulgent. But that's part of the joy of straight razor shaving is that it is slow and methodical and pretty, indulgent, luxurious even. Ah, that first few scrapes of the razor against the skin. I I love the sound of that, and also the satisfaction of seeing the clear skin underneath it come out from under the soap. You're like, oh yes, the razor works. But you might see later in the video the effects of having dry skin are not so good either. Um, yeah, I know some other guys they steam their skin, they put hot towels on the skin, really prep the skin. It's late at night for me, so I don't know, maybe my skin is different at night than in the morning or right after a shower. But anyway, I can feel um, the razor is working great. But I can definitely feel the difference between a really keen razor and a sharp razor, if that makes sense. The difference between a keen razor and just a sharp razor. But the dryness of the skin definitely affects that. I'll admit I'm really unsure about this whole unedited thing because watching this shave video at this speed is just killing me. it's, it's really hard for me not to like splice this video and put music to it and speed it up and slow it down, whatever. So this is more of an experiment than anything else. Um, so we'll see if this doesn't drive me crazy. But anyway, maybe while we wait, I'll tell you some good news that happened recently in New Guinea, they discovered two species of animals once thought extinct for about 6,000 years. The pygmy long fingered possum was only found in fossil records, and they actually found them in New Guinea. There were actually two species. There was the pygmy long fingered possum, and then it was a glider, two marsupials. Basically, that they thought were extinct, and they found them. So that's some pretty good news. Got to have some good news on the Happy Shaver channel. Um, oh, what else? University in Hawaii, back on March 12th, reported that they took out 84 tons of plastic from the Pacific, the garbage gyre, the big garbage island in the Pacific. 84 tons. I was once told that because my undergrad is in biology, and I was told that if anyone tried to attack the the garbage in the Pacific, it would bankrupt any country that tried to solve that problem. Um, so I see organizations just doing their part. I think that's the way it's going to happen. Just you know, it's like the ozone. Um, that got solved because there were smart policies, and over time things changed. It wasn't because of one country doing one thing. So I think that's how the Pacific garbage. Man, pay no attention to that blood on my lip. That was just a catch on my razor. But a benefit of sharp straight razors is you get really clean nicks and that heal or close during the shave, and they're not a problem. Like right now, as I'm recording this, I'm not bleeding, but yeah, ignore that for now. Anyway, I'm lathering up here for the second time. We're gonna go against the grain. I guess I'll take this time to thank some guys who have been really supportive. Sean Staplefeld, I swear, he comments on every one of my videos with really positive, encouraging stuff that I really appreciate. Um, yeah, the No Name Bear, actually, Robert at No Name Bear, he is working on a razor for me right now. I bought a kind of a novelty razor that's probably over an inch wide. It's like a 19/18 blade, but I couldn't find any scales for it, and I'm not skilled enough to make my own scales. So he agreed as kind of a barter payment to make me some scales. So look on No Name Bear's channel. Hopefully he makes a good video of putting scales to that huge, massive blade that I asked him to. That kind of thing. I mean, tying in with the community who does some really cool stuff. I was trying to explain to my wife how making these videos has tied me into a shaving community, and now I'm talking to people that I wouldn't have talked to otherwise. It's just been awesome. So that's also good news for me. So happy shaving all around. You see me navigating around that mustache, and the mustache is new because it is Mustache March. I'm in the Air Force, and thanks to good old General Olds, I think we have this tradition of um, grown a mustache. So I still have to keep it in regs. Can't go past the corners of the mouth. Has to angle down and stuff like that. And because of the thickness of my mustache, my wife called it the caterpillar. Um, but anyway, being mustache March, I kind of like it. I'm always tempted to keep it. Um, but you gotta kiss some people. I like kissing, so um, the other person in my house who also likes kissing doesn't necessarily like kissing the caterpillar. So um, it stays for a little while, but it always eventually comes off. Overall, I felt like this Solingen razor, this unbranded Solingen is a town in Germany where the steel used to come from. Back in the 1800s, it was one of the three big cities that were well known to making good steel for razors. So that the brand can't be Solingen. They just stamped Solingen on there just in, to insinuate high quality. So I don't know what brand this is, but it's not the best razor I've ever used, but man, it's a good one, and it's a round point, so it's good for beginners, and it has jimping on the top and the bottom of the tang, so you get a good grip on the razor as you're using it, those are all really good things. Um, yeah, so I think it would be a great beginner razor, I think. And this is what you get with an unedited video. At the end of my shaves, usually I have to touch up a little bit. I guess it's kind of some honesty in here. You'll see that not every shave, one pass, second pass, is perfect and baby butt smooth after every shave. You do have to touch up because straight razors are unique that way. You, the way you hold the razor and the angle of everything really affects how much surface of your skin you're contacting. So you don't get all the hair with one swipe. It's not a small blade like a cartridge razor. So um, I'm ducking back to dry my face with a towel on the side. Then I get the lotion. Um, yeah. Anyway, it's not a. It's you don't get it perfect first and second pass. Is what I'm trying to say. So the honesty of this long unedited video is hopefully encouraging to somebody who thinks, "Well, I didn't do it right the first time or the second time." Nobody does. You can try to get a really good first pass razor or first pass shave, but it'll be better with two passes and even better with touch ups. I'm putting a little bit of Vaseline on the surface of the blade. I know this is a newer razor, so it just has, you know, very unlikely that it'll have active rust on it at all in the near future, but I uh, I put Vaseline on all my razors. It's just, you know, habit. It's how I take care of my razors. And then I put it in this little roller my wife made from an old uniform. So that's where it's going to bed. until next time. Anyway, I really appreciate anybody who stuck around this long. I'm kind of shocked if anyone does, but that's the end of the shave. And I hope you have a great evening and happy shaving.